Yo, what is going on, you guys? Bashtian here, and today I'm coming at you with my True King Dinosaur deck profile, guys. Finally, we got Lithosa at 3 here in the TCG. Now, unfortunately, yes, True King of all Calamities is banned, but that does not mean that this card is not phenomenal. Have the best synergy with Dinosaur strategies. So I want to go ahead and show this to you guys right now real quick. And I really want to get, too much talking to it. I mean, Lithosa is just one of the greatest cards ever created for dinosaur monsters. It wasn't really created for the Dino deck, but the fact that it can pop 2 babies and you get to go ahead and banish 3 cards, different names from your opponent's extra deck for free, that just sounds free to me. So without further ado, guys, smash that like and subscribe, and let's get right into it, guys. We're not going to beat around the bush today. We're going to get right into it. So first, 3 Soul Eating Oviraptors, of course. Now, Soul Eating Oviraptor, of course, your main searcher, also your main combo extender as well, being able to pop and special summon from the graveyard. I played 3 copies of True King Lithosa. I, for some reason, cannot find my 3rd copy. I've looked everywhere for the past 2 days trying to make this deck profile. I cannot find it, but 3 of the True King Lithosa finally off the ban list at 3. Phenomenal card. I do play one other True King, the Vanisher. The reason I play this is because we do play Ash in the deck. Ash is the fire monster. We do play a Miscellaneous Source in the deck. Miscellaneous Source is the fire monster. Also, if this ever gets popped, you get to search another True King with a different name from your graveyard to your hand. So you can go ahead and add back Lithosa from your graveyard, which is going to be really powerful as well. For the babies, we play 3 Baby Cerosaurus and 2 Petite Pteranodon, of course. Then we play 2 Animadorned Archosaur as well. I don't have the secret rare versions, whatever. Well, this is phenomenal cards, being able to allow you to get access to your double evolution pill, which gives you access to then your Ultimate Conductor Tyranno, Overtext Quatless, Dogron if you want it, whatever big dinosaur monster you want from your main deck. This is going to go ahead and search it out for you guys. Absolutely phenomenal. And of course, I really want to, we got 5 babies right now. I really wanted to play 6, but unfortunately it did get a little bit inconsistent with just drawing too many of them, which normally wouldn't be that bad, but again, you want to make sure you have proper ratios. So 3 baby and 2 petite I think is good. Now if we did have True King of all Calamities at least 1, of course, I'd be playing more True King counts, maybe 2 more Vanishers, have 3 Vanishers, and the Waterman. Because the water one's really good, because when that gets popped, it gets special summon itself from the graveyard as well. So if you want to have that as an additional extender, by all means go for it. Now for the big boys, we do play 2 Ultimate Conductor Tyranno. This card is going to be phenomenal in this format as well. Just being able to Book of Moon your opponent's entire board, with Book of Eclipse taking popularity as well as Swords of Concealing Light. This one does it for free as well for your deck, so this does it really well. Plus a 3500 beat stick, you cannot go wrong with that, guys. You just can't. 1 Overtext Quatless, of course, 1 Dogoron, and for the last big dino monster we have, guys, we have, of course, Dino Rex or Pancatops, because no dinosaur deck would be complete without it. And the last 2 cards we play 1 Giant Rex and 1 Miscellaneous Source as well, to round off our dinosaur part of the main deck, guys, at least the monster parts. So Quatless is fantastic. Dogoron's really good because you go ahead and search him out as well. So in the event that you guys do that, you guys can actually tribute over the Shanger era, because it does have the protection, but it does not have protection, I should say, over it getting tributed over something. So it's going to be really good to just go ahead and start wiping out your opponent's board. So I wanted to make this more as a going second build. It seems to be the current theme with my decks. It just seems going second is probably going to be I don't want to say the best course of action, but it just seems to be the best course of action for the decks I'm currently building. But this can go first or second as well. And then for the last 3 monsters, we do play 3 copies of Ash Blossom and Joyous Spring, because Ash Blossom is going to be phenomenal, especially in this format, being able to negate your opponent's Kashtira, Itelia, the Papyrus, being able to negate anything that really that your opponent has. Don't Ash the Unicorn, I would say. I would always Ash the Papyrus, just because that's their normally going to be the last extender, at least from experience from when I played against it. But if I'm wrong, let me know in the comment section down below, and I'll go ahead and take your criticism. So that's going to be it for the monsters, guys. Now let's get into the spells. So for the spells, guys, I played 3 copies of Lost World. Lost World is a phenomenal card, especially in Dinosaur Strategy as it is meant for. Being able to go ahead and give you additional protection, and plus give you additional standards with that token you are giving to your opponent as well. 1 Dragonic Diagram. This is going to be one of the best field spells ever printed. It has to be. It has to be one of the best field spells ever printed for what it does, right? So you get to pop in Search for a True King. So normally what you do with this is you pop a Baby Ceratosaurus and a True King, and you go full combo from there, because you pretty much go ahead and so that be having a baby and a True King, having Dragonic Diagram plus a Baby Ceratosaurus in hand, just those 2 cards alone will guarantee you to be able to pop 2 Earth monsters and dig through your opponent's deck, plus have additional ways to go ahead and go about your deck, go about your plays, depending on what your opponent's playing, which you can figure out by going through their extra deck as well. So it's really, really important to do that as early as possible in the combo, just so you know what you're going to set up and how you're going to counter your opponent's deck. Next play, of course, Terraforming and Set Rotation as well, to be able to go ahead and max out on our field spell count, 6 field spells. Next play, 3 copies of Fossil Dig. Fossil Dig, of course, you're going to search out your dinos. 2 Double Evolution Pill, of course. 3 copies of Pot of Prosperity. A lot of people like to play Extravagance with this, but I kind of like my extra deck, so I want to make sure that I'm able to dig out the cards that I'm not thinking that I'm going to be needing. So Prosperity is probably better than Extravagance for this current build as well, but if you like the Extravagance, is really not going to be detrimental to the strategy. For last cards, play 2 copies of Triple Tactic and 3 copies of Imperm. This is a 43 card deck with the Imperm, but I think Imperm is just necessary at that point. If you guys want to cut down, probably take out 1 Desires, but besides that, that's really going to be it. I mean, dinos have been known to have a higher deck count anyway. It's really, really tough to make a 40 card dino deck, at least in my opinion, because there's so many things that you want to make sure you add, especially now that we got the True Kings in there, guys. There's just so many different ways to go ahead and build dinos nowadays. But this is my 43 card dinosaur build for the main deck. Now let's get into the extra deck. So guys, for the extra deck, I have here 2 copies of Evolzar Dolka, 1 Lagia. I cannot find my Lagia, so forgive me for that. It's one of those cards, again, I just cannot find for no matter what. I have my 3rd Lithosigym, as I know I have at least 3 supers, and then my Lagia. So I can't find my Lagia anywhere. I don't know sure what happened to it. I hope I didn't trade it. But I'm gonna need, there's gonna be a 2 Dolka, 1 Lagia, whatever. It is where it is. There's many boards you can go ahead and just set up 2 Dolka to begin with. So if you don't know, if you already know you're going up against a monster heavy deck, that's probably gonna be the best route to go about it as well. 1 Abyss Dweller, 1 Baguska to round off our rank 4s. Baguska, of course, phenomenal. Abyss Dweller, you just want to make sure you're prepared just in case. If you guys don't want to play Abyss Dweller, perfectly fine, no problem. I won't be hurt. You can go also put in cards like Tornado Dragon. There's a whole bunch, entire rank 4 toolbox open for you guys for this slot. I just think Abyss Dweller is going to be really, really good, just in case someone's trying to play tier limits again. For our 1 rank 9, we do play the Sacred Beast Hyperion. So the Lithosigym and the Vanisher are both rank 9s. I mean level 9s. So going into having a whole bunch of them on board can prove a little bit difficult because they don't do anything on your opponent's turn. So you quickly X these into Hyperion, and you already have an additional negate on board. So really, really good as far as that goes as well. Additional cards, additional Xyz. The 1 AA Zeus Sky Thunder, we do play Xyz, so we gotta make sure we have the Zeus. For our links, 1 Link Karibo, 1 Secure Gardena to be able to go into your Animadorn Archosaur plays, 1 Pentastag as well. With Ultimate Conductor Tyranno, you are going to be book-mooning your opponent's entire board, and being able to inflict piercing damage as well as being able to destroy each of your opponent's monsters for 1,000 damage is going to be good, but you gotta really depend on which one's going to be better as far as damage goes. Next, 1 IP Masquerena, 1 Nightmare Unicorn, 1 Appaloosa, 1 Avermax, and 1 Axis Code Talker. Like I said, we are trying to play a more of a going second deck, but this deck can go first as well, really just depending. So there you have it, guys, my True King Dinosaur deck profile post a February 2023 ban list. Honestly, this deck brings back so much memories. Of course, normally back in the day, you played Jirac with Denglong, go into like Trishula to have an additional level 9 on board, so you can go into VFD or True King of All Calamities as soon as possible. But this more, I want to say more mellow version, because that deck was pretty cancerous. This more mellow version is still really fun to play. It still gets the job done as far as being able to just pretty much run over whatever your opponent wants to try to summon on you. So it's really good. If you guys want to see a combo video with this, let me know in the comment section down below, and I'll go ahead and see what I can do for you guys. Or if not, then maybe a test hand video. Again, if this video gets, I want to say, let's go 40 likes. If this video gets 40 likes, I'll do a test hand video for this. But again, let me know in the comment section down below if you guys do enjoy. Subscribe for more. I will be doing a Photon Hypernova box opening possibly this week, and if not next week, so make sure you stay tuned for that. And without further ado, I'll see you guys in the next one.